Okay, mga kawawang math, in this video, we will discuss finding the equation of a line given 2 points. So, our objective is find the equation of a line given 2 points. So, in finding the equation of a line, so we have this table. So, uulitin ko nga kung napanood nyo yung dalawang previous video tutorial natin about finding the equation of a line. So, na-discuss na natin itong slope-intercept form at point-slope form. Now, this time, we will focus on the 2-point form. So, ito naman yung kapag 2 points ang given, kapag 2 points ang ibinigay sa inyo, then we will be using this formula for the equation of the line. So, ito po ang gagamitin natin. Hindi kagaya ng dalawang previous video natin, ang given is slope and intercept. Yung pangalawa ay point and the slope. Now, this time, wala tayong slope, just 2 points. So, paano natin hahanapin? How are we going to look for or to solve for the equation of a line if 2 points are given? Okay? So, we will be using this. But remember that your x sub 2 should not be equal to x sub 1 kasi magzi-zero yan. Okay? At mag-undefine ang ating slope. Okay? So, let us start. So, in finding the equation of a line given 2 points, so this is, we're going to use this formula. Now, if you can still recall yung ating discussion doon sa point-slope form, okay? So, dapat napanood nyo yon. Okay? Yung previous video bago ito. Kasi kung napanood nyo yon, then madali na lang din to sa inyo. Why? Kasi dito, ang difference lang nila is dito, given ang slope niya. But here, wala siyang slope. So, points ang given natin, 2 points. So, ang difference lang po nila dito, given na ang slope, that's why we don't need to solve for the slope. Okay? But this time, since hindi given ang slope, isosolve muna natin ang slope dito. That's why the formula for the slope is given. Ito po yon, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. If you can still remember, this is the formula for the slope, right? So, that is the difference. So, as you can see, pareho lang sila. Y minus y sub 1, x minus x sub 1. So, the only difference is dito sa point-slope form, given na ang slope. But here, since hindi given ang slope, isosolve muna natin siya. And then, pag nakuha mo na si slope, you're going back here. Parang bumabalik ka lang din dito. Kaya kung napanood nyo yung previous tutorial natin about point-slope form, kung na-practice nyo yung pagsosolve doon, actually, ito lang din siya. Okay? Yun nga lang, hahanapin muna natin si slope bago tayo bumabalik dito. Okay. So, let us start. So, I have here 2, 3, and then 1, negative 2. So, ang una natin gagawin palagi ay mag-label tayo para hindi tayo nalilito. So, kung ano yung unang given na point, yun ang ilalabel natin na x sub 1 at y sub 1. Ayan siya. Okay? Lagi po ito si x, ito ang y. Because this is your x coordinate and this is your y coordinate. Next, on your second point, so ito ang ilalabel natin as x sub 2, y sub 2. Okay, so tatandaan po palagi yan. Unang-una natin gagawin, identify your given. So, x sub 1, magle-label po tayo, y sub 1, and then x sub 2, y sub 2. So, kung ano po yung given natin, dapat naka-label muna yan para hindi tayo nalilito sa paggamit ng ating formula sa equation of the line. Now, etong gagamitin natin, so, ibablanko natin yung mga kailangan natin. So, ano ba yung mga kailangan natin? Diba? Meron tayong y sub 1, meron tayong y sub 2, x sub 2, x sub 1. So, ito yung mga kailangan natin, no? So, as you can see, binlanko ko siya. Kasi magsasubstitute tayo dyan. So, your y sub 1 is 3. So, isa-isa nating ilalagay. So, ito ay y sub 2. So, your y sub 2 is negative 2. Okay, so madali lang siya, no? Susundan mo lang ito. Okay? And then your y sub 1 is 3. Your x sub 2 is 1. Your x sub 1 is 2. And then here, your x sub 1 ulit is 2. Okay? So, yun po ang gagawin natin. So, label your points. I-label natin, and then just follow the pattern. Ito po yung ating formula for 2-point form. So, ang gagamitin natin kapag 2 points ang given ay 2-point form na. Okay? So, this is now our equation. So, anong gagawin natin? Simplify natin. So, since wala namang gagawin dito, that is still y minus 3. And then dito, negative 2 minus 3, that is negative 5 over 1 minus 2, that is negative 1. Okay. So, hindi na natin itatackle kung paano mag-subtract ng integers, ha. Dapat alam na natin yon. Grade 7 pa lang. Actually, grade 6 pa lang yon. Okay, but kung nakalimutan, kung nalilito, pwede nyong balikan yung video tutorial ng subtraction of integers or addition of integers sa ating grade 7 playlist. Makikita nyo po yun doon. Okay? So, negative 2 minus 3, that is negative 5. 1 minus 2, that is negative 1. And then just bring down x minus 2. Okay, now, so negative 5 divided by negative 1. So, ito ngayon isi-simplify natin. So, again, copy muna natin si y minus 3. And then negative 5 over or divided by negative 1, that will become positive 5. And then just copy x minus 2. So, anong napansin nyo? Meron na tayong slope. Okay? So, yung 2 points natin, actually, nagsosolve muna tayo dyan sa slope. So, ayun na, nakuha na natin yung slope. So, etong form na to ay bumabalik lang din tayo dito sa point-slope form kasi nakuha na natin yung slope. Kaya nga sabi ko, kung napanood ninyo yung previous tutorial natin, kung na-master nyo yung pagsosolve doon, yung skills, bumabalik lang din tayo doon. So, madali na to para sa inyo. Okay? So, ang pinagkaiba lang niya, dito kukunin lang muna natin yung slope kasi the slope is not given. Okay? So, let us simplify. So, bring down y minus 3 and then we will distribute this. So, 5 times x, that is 5x, and then 5 times negative 2, that is minus 10. Okay? So, distribute lang po natin yan. Now, so, eto nga po, this is constant, right? So, anong gagawin nga natin kung napanood na yung previous video? So, ililipat natin siya doon. So, eto yung parang sabihin na lang nating easiest way. Pero kung tutuusin, dapat we are using APE or addition property of equality. Pero since ang haba nga ng solution natin, para mas mapadali, ito na lang ang gagawin natin. So, kapag ganito, since ang target natin is, we're looking for the equation of a line, and this is constant. So, pag sinabi natin constant, walang kasamang variable. And this is also constant, right? So, isasama natin siya doon. Dapat magkasama sila. Okay? So, ililipat natin siya doon. Now, remember that tuwing lilipat tayo at tumatawid siya dito sa equal sign natin, nag-change tayo ng sign. So, itong negative natin, magpa-positive siya. Okay? So, kung ililipat natin siya dun sa right side, ang maiiwan na lang dito sa left side ng equation mo is y. And then, bring down 5x minus 10. So, ililipat natin ito, negative siya, magiging positive 3. So, ganun po palagi ha, pag tumatawid siya sa equal sign. Now, so y is equal to 5x negative 10 plus 3, that is negative 7. So, this is now the equation of the line. Now, kung wala namang hinihinging specific na form sa ating equation of the line, halimbawa, ang hinihingi ay equation of the line lang, then you can have this. Pwede na po ito. Pero kung ang hinihingi ay write the equation of the line in standard form, then you have to rewrite this into standard form. Okay? Kung paano magre-write, panoorin nyo po yung video tutorial about rewriting standard form into slope-intercept form and vice versa. Nasa playlist po natin yon. Okay? So, since wala namang hinihingi na form ng equation, so pwede na po ito. Okay? Next. So, I have here negative 2, 4 and negative 1, 3. So, label natin x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. So, we will have, eto po siya ang ating gagamitin. So, i-blanko natin lahat ng mga, may, tawag nito, may isa-substitute tayo. So, since magsasubstitute tayo dito sa negative 1, iba-blank natin yan. Okay? So, what is your y sub 1? 4. Ito lang po, tingin lang tayo dito. What is your y sub 2? 3. Your y sub 1 is 4. Your x sub 2 is negative 1. Your x sub 1 is negative 2. So, dito, x sub 1 is also negative 2. Okay. So, since wala naman tayong i-operate dito, so just bring down. And then, 3 minus 4, that is negative 1 over, ito po ay magiging positive, right? So, negative times negative, positive yan. So, magiging negative 1 plus 2 na siya. Okay? So, ito po, iaano muna natin ito ha, isi-simplify. So, negative times negative, that is positive. So, magiging negative 1 plus 2. Okay? So, negative 1 plus 2, that is positive 1. Okay? And then, bring down, ito rin, isi-simplify rin natin to. Negative times negative, that will become positive. So, magiging x plus 2 siya. Okay? So, take note natin itong may mga ganito ha. Kasi, paalala lang po na kapag ang given mo dito is negative, negative po ito. Yung iba kasi, dito po tayo madalas magkamali, na kapag negative yung sinasubstitute, ang nilalagay lang nila is 2. Kasi they think of this as ito na yung negative, hindi po. Ito po ay part nito, kasama pa siya nito, minus siya. So, iba pa po itong negative ni 2. Okay? So, yung iba nagkakamali dahil 2 na lang ang nilalagay dahil akala nila ito na yung negative ni 2. Hindi po. Iba pa po ito. So, sa science dapat maingat tayo dahil kapag nagkamali tayo sa science, mali na po lahat ang susunod. Okay? So, let us continue. So, copy natin si y minus 4. Simplify natin. So, ito na yung slope natin, no? Negative 1 divided by 1, that is negative 1. And then, copy si x plus 2. So, let us solve. Bring down y minus 4. Negative 1 times x, that is negative x. And then, negative 1 times 2, that is negative 2. Okay? So, again, lipat natin ito sa right side. Pagsamahin natin sila ni parehong constant. So, we will combine similar terms. Since pareho silang constant, i-combine natin sila. So, ang may iwan na lang is y. And then, bring down natin ito sa negative x minus 2. So, yung nilipat natin, mag-change po tayo ng sign ha. Paulit-ulit ko yan sinasabi. So, negative magiging positive 4. Okay? So, we now have y is equal to negative x, negative 2 plus 4, that is positive 2. So, this is now the equation of the line. Next. So, negative 4, I have negative 4, negative 2. This is our first point. And negative 1, negative 8. So, i-label muna natin. Yun po ang una palaging gagawin ha. I-label po natin. So, x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. So, laging tatandaan, y sub 1, sub 1 itong mga to kasi this is your first point. And then, sub 2 itong mga to kasi this is your second point. Pwede mang baliktad? Yes. Okay? Na-discuss ko naman yan dun sa finding the slope, diba? So, yun po. Pwede naman. Okay, so ito ang ating gagamitin. Ganun pa din. So, blanco natin yung mga kailangan natin. So, your y sub 1 is negative 2. Your y sub 2 is negative 8. Tulungan nyo akong i-check yung ating sinasubstitute ha. Kasi baka nalilito ako. And then your y sub 1 is negative 2. So ito po, since negative ulit siya, enclose natin siya sa parenthesis. Para mahiwalay siya dun sa subtraction. Okay? And then your x sub 2 is negative 1. X sub 1. So ito po ang sinusundan natin ha. Baka nalilito tayo. X sub 1 is negative 4. So, enclose natin yun sa parenthesis kasi negative siya. And then, your x sub 1 is negative 4. Okay, let us solve. So, ito na naman. So, simplify muna natin. Negative times negative, magiging positive yan. So, magiging y plus 2. And then, magiging positive ulit to. So, negative 8 plus 2 na siya. So, negative 8 plus 2, that is negative 6. Okay? Over, magiging positive rin to. So, negative 1 plus 4, that is positive 3. And then, this will become positive. So, x plus 4 naman to. Okay, so copy natin si y plus 2. simplify natin ito. Negative 6 divided by 3, that is negative 2 kasi different signs yan. So, negative 2, ita-times natin siya ngayon sa x plus 4. Okay? So, bring down y plus 2. Negative 2 times x, that is negative 2x. And then negative 2 times 4, that is negative 8. Okay? Now, eto na naman tayo, ililipat natin ito. So, lipat natin siya kasama ng isang constant. So, ang may iwan na lang is y. And then, bring down natin si negative 2x minus 8. So, ito po, since positive, magiging ano siya? Negative. Okay. Paalala po na tuwing tumatawid tayo dito sa equal sign natin, nagbabago po to ng sign. Okay? So, we now have what is the equation of the line. So, y is equal to negative 2x, negative 8 minus 2, that is negative 10. So, y is equal to negative 2x minus 10. Kasi i-add natin to. So, negative 8 minus 2, that is negative 10. So, this is now the equation of the line. Next. Find the equation of the line through the points 3, negative 1, and 1, 4. Okay. So, paano natin gagawin? Since naka-statement siya, no? Hindi kagaya ng mga kanina na given na kagad yung point. So, ito naka-statement. So, paano natin gagawin? Ganun lang din. Since ang given natin ay 2 points pa rin naman, so, yun pa rin. So, ito yung first point natin, 3, negative 1. Ang second point natin is 1, 4. So, label natin siya, x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Okay? So, ganun pa rin, gagamitin natin ito kasi given 2 points. So, substitute natin lahat ng coordinates. So, y sub 1 is negative 1. Your y sub 2 is 4. Y sub 1 is negative 1. Your x sub 2 is 1. X sub 1 is 3. And then your x sub 1 dito is 3 also. Okay. So, isi-simplify natin to. Negative times negative, this is positive. So, magiging y plus 1 siya. Now, so 4, eto magiging positive rin. So, 4 plus 1 na siya. That is 5. Eto ay 1 minus 3. So, negative over negative 2. So, ita-times natin siya sa x minus 3. Okay. So, y plus 1 is equal to 5 over negative 2 times x minus 3. Now, copy natin si y plus 1. Since ito, we cannot divide this, so ibig sabihin, ganyan na siya. So, negative 5 over 2, ilagay na lang natin sa gitna yung ating negative. So, equal pa rin naman yun, kahit nandito sa negative o kahit nandito siya sa taas. Okay? So, negative 5 over 2, and then just copy x minus 3. So, we will now have y plus 1. So, ita-times natin to dito. So, magiging negative 5 over 2x, kasi 1 ito, diba? So, negative 5 over 2 times 1, negative 5 over 2x siya. And then ito, paano ba tayo magta-times ng ganito? So, think of this as numerator. Lagi, kapag meron tayong whole number or integers, lagi yun numerator. So, ito po, parang may 1 dyan. So, hindi lang kasi natin nilalagay yan. So, ganun po. Think of this as numerator. So, numerator times numerator, denominator times 1. Ang denominator lagi niyan ay 1. So, 5 times 3, that is 15. And then 2 times 1, that is 2. Okay? So, ganun po ang pag-solve. 5 times 3, 15. 2 times 1, that is 2. Now, bakit positive? Kasi negative times negative, positive. Okay. Let us continue. So, ililipat natin ito. So, positive siya, magiging negative. So, copy natin, magiging negative 1. Now, meron tayong fraction dito. Paano natin to isa-solve? Okay. So, ganito po siya. Actually, pwede kang parang tawag nito, mag-cross multiply ka, no? So, again, since this is your integer o whole number, lagi tayong parang may over 1 dyan. Okay? So, ito yung pinaka-shortcut na ma-share ko, yung butterfly method. So, butterfly method, ito, tsaka yun. So, ito, multiply mo sa denominator niya. Ito naman, multiply mo sa denominator niya. So, 15 times 1, di ba may 1 dito sa denominator? That is 15. And then, 2 times 1, that is 2. Bakit minus? Kasi this is subtraction. Okay, so butterfly method yon. So 15 times 1, that is 15. And then 2 times 1, that is 2. So subtraction siya kasi this is subtraction. And then, yung denominator natin, i-multiply rin natin. So 2 times 1, that is 2. Okay, so this is how we solve fraction. So yun yung pinaka siguro mabilis na paraan na maituturo ko, yung butterfly method kapag meron tayong fraction. So 15 minus 2, that is 13 over 2. So ito ngayon ang magiging sagot dito. Okay, so we would now have y is equal to negative 5 over 2x plus 13 over 2 yung na-solve natin kanina. Okay, so this is now the equation of the line. Let's have the next one. So find the equation of the line through the points 2/3, negative 2, and 1, negative 3. So ito, given ng fraction. So paano tayo magsusolve kapag fraction? Okay, so ganun lang din. Mukha siyang mahirap pero madali lang po. So label muna natin si x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Huwag natin kalilimutang mag-label para hindi tayo malilito pag nag-substitute tayo dito. Okay? So, magle-label na tayo. Ayun na po, nag-label na nga tayo. So, substitute na natin. So, your y sub 1 is negative 2. Your y sub 2 is negative 3. Your y sub 1 is negative 2. So, enclose natin siya sa parenthesis ha, kasi negative ito. And then, your x sub 2 is 1. Your x sub 1 is 2/3. Ito na si fraction, ang kaaway ng maraming estudyante sa atin. And then, so x sub 1, ito ulit si 2/3. Okay, so mukha siyang mahirap pero madali lang. Okay, so since meron na naman tayong ganito, magiging y plus 2 siya. Kasi negative times negative, magiging positive. Ito rin, so magiging plus yan. So negative 3 plus 2. So negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. Okay, ito paano natin siya gagawin? Okay, paano siya gagawin? Kung babalikan nyo yung tinuro ko kanina, yung butterfly method, pwede po yun. Okay? So, paano siya gagawin? 1 times 3, that is 3. And then 2 times 1, that is 2. So, 3 minus 1, that is 1. And then, ito yung ating denominator. Ulitin ko, butterfly method. Diba may over 1 tayong denominator dito? So, 1, butterfly method, cross lang. So, 1 times 3, 3. 2 times 1 is 2. So, 3 minus 2, that is 1. And then ito, 3 times 1, that is 3. Okay? So, after nyo mag-cross, ang ita-times nyo naman para sa denominator is yung parehong denominator. Okay? So, we now have 1/3. So, laging gamitin yung butterfly method kung nahihirapan mag-operate ng fraction. So, now, eto naman tayo ngayon. Ito muna. Baba muna natin, copy natin si x minus 2/3. So, eto, copy natin si y plus 2. Ayun, copy natin siya doon. Ito, paano natin isosolve ito? So, kapag meron tayong ganito, copy natin yung numerator, and then kunin mo yung reciprocal ng denominator. Lagi pong ganon. Kapag nagkaroon kayo ng fraction na yung denominator ay fraction din, ganito po ang gagawin. So, eto yung numerator, copy nyo yung numerator. Kung fraction yan, edi copy nyo yung fraction. And then, yung denominator nyo is a fraction. So, kapag fraction, ang gagawin lang po is, kunin nyo lang po yung reciprocal. So, 1/3 ito, magiging 3 over 1. And then, multiply. So, lagi pong ganun ha. Kapag meron po tayong ganito, copy nyo yung numerator, get the reciprocal of your denominator, so magiging 3 over 1, and then proceed to multiplication. So, we now have negative 1 times 3, that is 3, and then ito, so 1 times 1, di ba may denominator na 1 dyan? So, 1 times 1, that is 1. So, therefore, negative times positive, kaya negative ang sagot natin dito. So, since different signs sila, negative ang sagot natin. Okay? So, ulitin ko. 1 times 3, that is 3, and then 1. negative siya kasi different sign. So, negative 3 over 1 ito. Okay, so isi-simplify pa natin. So, negative 3 divided by 1, ano magiging sagot? Negative 3. Okay, and then copy natin si x minus 2/3. So, we now have y plus 2. So, i-multiply natin siya doon. So, magiging negative 3x. Ito naman, 3 times 2, that is 6. And then, 1. Lagi nga tayong may over 1 dyan. So, sinasabi ko no, na lagi tayong may over 1 dyan para hindi kayo mahirapan kung bakit 3 yung sagot. Okay? So, 1 times 3, that is 3. Okay po? Hindi lang kasi natin na nilalagay ang 1 kapag ganito kasi negative 3 divided by 1, that is still negative 3. So, hindi na siya nilalagay. So, negative 3 times x, negative 3x. And then, 3 times 2, numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. So, 3 times 2, that is 6. And then, 1 times 3, that is 3. Okay? Bakit positive? This is minus. Kasi po ito, negative times negative, positive. Okay? So, ililipat na natin ito. So, magiging y na lang ang may iwan dito sa left side of the equation. And then, bring down natin sa negative 3x. Ito, pwede nating i-divide. So, kung pwedeng i-divide natin. So, 6 divided by 3, that is 2. Okay? So, ito ngayon, ililipat na natin siya from positive magiging negative 2. So, we now have y is equal to negative 3x na lang po. Bakit? Kasi 2 minus 2, that is 0. Makakancel na ito. So, the equation of the line is y is equal to negative 3x. Okay, test yourself. Find the equation of the line given 2 points. So, here's the given. I'm giving you 1 minute. Kung kulang po yung 1 minute, pwede nyo po i-pause yung video bago nyo makita yung sagot. Okay, so here's the answers. 4 and number 5. So I hope you got perfect. Congratulations! Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo for more video tutorials. This is your guide in learning your math lessons, your Wow Math channel.